What up, what up, what up? What's poppin'? What's going on? What's the deal? What's cracking? It's your boy, Mr. Locario. Had to start a little early today. You feel what I'm saying? But, we gotta make it happen. We gotta make it happen out in this motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying? So what's up, people? How's it going? So today I'm gonna be talking about why you're important to women. You understand why they need you, why you're important. You understand why you're valuable, shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? What up, the boy Murph? What's good with you? Asante L was popping. What's good? So before we get into anything, remember, guys, make sure you get How to Have Sex with Two Women a Day ebook, hard copy, or audiobook. Make sure you go to MrLocario.com to get your copy today. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure you guys get this shit popping ASAP. You feel what I'm saying? So make sure you guys do that. What up, King Candle? What's good? And shout out to everybody who took advantage of the holiday sale, man. You understand? You guys are on point. Your game is going to be stepped up heavy. You feel what I'm saying? And for those who missed it, it's all good. You can still join the Bad Boy membership, still get all the stuff on the membership, get that shit cracking. And, things will pop off for you. You feel what I'm saying? You just got to, work the game. You feel what I'm saying? You got to take heed to the information and then work it out. You feel what I'm saying? Make this shit work for you. That's how you got to do it. You feel what I'm saying? So, today, I want to talk about why, you're important to women. Why men are so important to women. And why women need you. You understand? And I feel like this is very important for for guys to understand, to just understand their value, understand that women actually want to fuck with you. You feel what I'm saying? Understand that women want to be with you. Understand that, you bring a lot of shit to the table when you're dealing with women. You see what I'm saying? Because we got a lot of guys out here who are extremely insecure, guys who are, chasing after women, guys who feel like they're beneath women, guys who feel like, women are doing them a favor and shit just for talking to them or speaking with them or whatever. Dudes out here simping, dudes out here tricking, doing all this extra shit. And it's because these dudes don't understand their value. You feel what I'm saying? What up, King Link? Was popping. They do not understand their value. So they, go around looking for validation through dealing with women. You feel what I'm saying? But today I want to talk about why you guys are important to women. And some of you may not even realize this. You may not know, you may not recognize how important you are when it comes to you dealing with women. You understand? So I'm going to talk about a few things here and, so that you guys can understand what's popping off here. So, first thing you got to understand is this. Is that us men, we are the ones who make relationships happen. All right? I'm going to say that again. We are the ones who make relationships happen. All right? So, just off, on some simple shit, right? We're the ones who go up to the women, approach them, talk to them, set dates, set times to make shit happen. That's what we do. We're the ones who do this. What up, Bryce? Was popping. We're the ones who make shit happen. Right? So, the reason why 99% of women are able to have some sort of relationship or situation with a man is because the man decided to approach. The man decided to set a date. The man decided to make the shit happen. You understand? So we're the ones making the relationships happen. Right? So you have to understand how important that is. You see what I mean? When it comes to the dynamic between you and women. Right? Because what happens is women are subject to the types of guys who approach them or who holler at them. Most of the time, women aren't going to go out their way to holler at a guy. Most of the time, women aren't approaching dudes and all this other stuff, right? So women are choosing based off of who's approaching them, who's interacting with them. You see what I'm saying? And so what happens is that you have the power to make something happen with the chick. So if you see a girl across the room, you're at a party, you're in the street, wherever it is, you approach the girl, you talk to her, you get her number, you set up a date, y'all hang out, y'all hook up, y'all have sex. Let's say y'all continue to like each other or whatever, y'all keep having sex, y'all keep hanging out. Next you know, she becomes your girlfriend. You understand? Next you know, she becomes your fiance, your wife, whatever. You got kids. All this happened because of you. You understand what I'm saying? All that shit happened because you were the one who approached her. You were the one who set the date. You were the one who put it in motion. What up, Duran? 1412 was popping. You're the one who put it in motion. You see what I'm saying? So what happens is that a lot of dudes, they don't understand how valuable they are. You understand? And how what you do, you understand, makes the situation work out. Eric Maurice, you said, what's your advice for certified lames? What are you talking about? What you mean? What do you mean? Right? So that's one. We make the relationships happen. Two. What up, Christopher Moore? What's popping? We're the one who maintain the relationships. We maintain and keep it together. Now, this is the thing. You got to be a dude who's on point. If you're not a dude who's on point, a lot of this shit's not going to apply to you. You understand what I'm saying? Because you're just going to be another average dude who don't, know what's popping off or who's not really making shit happen. What up, Miles? What's going on? What's good? But we maintain and keep shit together. You understand? So when you're in a situation with a girl, let's say a girl you've been dating for a while, let's say this girl's your girlfriend or even your wife or whatever it is, you as the man, you maintain the relationship and keep shit together. Why? Because what's usually going to happen is, in most cases, the women you deal with are, at some point or another, and it's going to be a continuous thing, they're going to act funny and weird in certain ways because of their emotions. And they're going to do certain things and say certain things that may be kind of fucked up because they're speaking and acting from their emotion. Right? So now, you as the man, you're going to need to be able to maintain that situation, manage that situation, and get everything back on track so the relationship can continue to happen. See, a lot of times what will happen is that if you're a guy who's on point, you have to be the one to continue the relationship and make it and keep it going. See, when a woman is in, let's say, like some sort of toxic type of relationship where, let's say the guy is abusive and he's on some bullshit, right? Because she's insecure, she'll still sort of stay with him and deal with the bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? And she'll deal with the bullshit. But if you're a guy who's on point and a woman's following your lead, a woman's cooperating, all this other stuff, what happens sometimes is a woman can get comfortable in that situation. And because she gets so comfortable, it's, she sometimes will start to lash out, start to get emotional about certain things because shit is just too good. It's too good. You're a good dude. You're on point. And she just starts feeling a certain type of way about certain things just because. You understand? And then you have to be able to manage those situations. Brad Davis, you said it's impossible. You said you can't manage a woman. She's her own person and those emotions are too much. No, you can manage. That's what. Listen, when you're in a relationship with a woman, if you have a girlfriend or a wife or a woman you've been dating for a while or whatever, right? You have to understand that your relationship is maintenance. You have to maintain that shit. You see what I'm saying? There's no way around it. This is why I say that being in a longer term relationship requires more game than just smashing random girls. You understand what I'm saying? Just having sex with a random girl is simple, but maintaining something consistently over time is a little bit more difficult. But see, you as the guy, you have to be able to maintain that. You have to be able to, to deal with that shit. What up, Kenwood Drive? Was popping? You said what's up with the notifications? I don't know. They just be on some shit. You two be on some shit sometimes. Merciless Six, you said, in essence, we as men are the cream of the crop. They have to wait on us for long-term commitment. Facts. Those are facts. Those are facts, my nigga. But yeah, we got to maintain this shit. Because a woman's emotions a lot of times will make shit fuck up. What up, Tana Swats? I can't even pronounce your name. But shout out to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, Miles was dealing with this chick. And she was feeling a certain type of way because I guess she wanted some sort of committed relationship with him. So then she tried to fall back or whatever. And then so Miles was like, all right, cool. And he sort of, let her breathe for a second. Gave it a day or two. Hit her back up and was like, yo, listen, I'm going to come over and do my laundry and we going to chill. And then, of course, they ended up getting back together, doing anything, and now they're still fucking around. Right? So, like, her fear caused her to act funny, which caused her to basically almost fuck up the situation they had. Then Miles, as the man, had to manage that situation to get it back on track. You understand? So a lot of times, even when you're a guy who's on point, just being on point isn't a thing that's going to keep everything smooth, because sometimes because you're on point, that's when chicks try to fuck shit up. Because sometimes chicks don't believe they deserve a guy who's that on point. So because she's going to, on some subconscious shit, try to fuck it up or do something goofy, you have to know how to manage that. You have to know how to keep shit on track. You understand what I'm saying? So that's another thing. Right? Man, B More J said, should we expect loyalty from women? Yeah, pretty much. You can well, this is the thing. Don't expect shit in life anyway. But what I'm saying is that you should want a chick to be loyal. I would say don't really, if we're going to talk about expectations, because expectations is a very interesting word, but a woman will more likely be loyal to you than faithful to you. You understand what I'm saying? So I rather loyalty than, like, I don't give a fuck about the faithful shit. I want loyalty. You see what I'm saying? And see, loyalty a lot of times will come from you being the type of guy who's consistent and know how to maintain a situation. You understand what I'm saying? Because see, what you guys got to understand is that women, because they're all over the place with how they feel, right? Like, they'll feel a certain type of way, and then sometimes what will happen is that women will just act on the emotion. And sometimes what will happen is when they act on the emotion, they'll sometimes do something or say something that might be fucked up. That objectively may make you say, I should stop fucking with this chick. This chick is crazy. Why am I even dealing with this girl? Right? And she's just doing it straight off that emotion. Now, based off of what it is, and based off of how consistent she is at doing certain shit like that, sometimes you might have to charge chicks in the game. But there are other times when you just understand, yo, this chick is, on some bullshit right now. Let me handle this situation. Let me just handle the situation. Because for a lot of women, not most, but there's a lot of times where women will do shit where objectively you should be dumping them. You should be calling it a day with them. But if you did that, you would never have any type of relationship with a woman. You feel what I'm saying? And also another thing too, and this is why you're important to women, is that you're there to lead and guide them and upgrade their minds. This is the thing that you guys have to understand. See, the problem with a lot of dudes out there is they believe that women are equal. Like they're the same as us. Which is not true. You feel what I'm saying? So, you have guys out there who believe that, and they start treating the woman as equals. Now again, we're equal as far as us being human beings, as us, having human rights, all that other shit. But we're not equal. And so, because of that, you have to understand the importance of your position in a woman's life. Brad Davis, you said they don't want to submit. What are you talking about? You said it's impossible? You saying it's impossible for a chick to submit? Is that what you're saying? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Bryce says sometimes you have to let these women be. No need to get your blood pressure up over a chick. Those are facts, exactly. But yeah, you lead, you upgrade a chick's mind. You're providing all this energy, and this is why you're important to these chicks. Right? Now, another thing, too, is this. The reason why you're important to women and they need you is that you as a man, you're extremely likable. You understand that? Follow me here. Men are likable. In general, and this sounds fucked up, but in general, a lot of women aren't that likable. You understand what I'm saying? Not all, but there are a lot of women who they aren't likable because they've never had to be likable to get attention. You understand? You as a man, April MC in the building, she's going to laugh at that. But you as a man, you have to be likable for you to get attention, for women to want to deal with you and stay with you. Women don't have to be likable because most guys want to have sex with them anyway. You understand what I'm saying? Now, if a woman has personality traits and energy that makes her likable, then she's super on point. You understand what I'm saying? But us men, we're trained to be likable because we have to be. You understand what I'm saying? And so what happens is that when you're that guy and you're likable and women are feeling you and all this other stuff, right? A woman wants to be around you. A woman wants to soak up that energy. You understand what I'm saying? See, why do you think about it this way? Because I've talked about this before. Why is it that women love to have you know, like male friends and friendship and all that. Of course, they like the attention, but they still they're yearning to be likable. This is why women want so bad to have a boyfriend or a husband and all that other shit. You understand? It's and it's the thing. See, because women haven't been trained to be likable when they're interacting with men in general. Because again, there's women out there who are likable. Don't get me wrong. But in general, there's a lot of women who aren't likable. And they haven't been trained to be likable. So when they deal with men, they can get a whole bunch of men that want to throw dick at them. But it's hard for them to keep a guy around for a long period of time. You understand? It's hard for them to keep a guy. Why do you always hear women say, I can't find a man? It almost sounds crazy. It's like, why you can't find a man? You got a lot of dudes in your inbox. You got dudes hitting you up on Instagram. You got dudes hollering at you in the street. How come you can't find a man? You know why? Because they're not likable. You see what I'm saying? But see, on the flip side, you as a man, right? If you're on point, what you'll notice is that when you date certain girls, you interact with certain girls, they want to stay with you. They want to stick with you. They want to be with you. They want to be a girl. Why? Because you're likable. You see what I'm saying? So when you realize how likable you are to these women, you understand how important you are. You see what I'm saying? Excuse me. You said they choosing the wrong man. They got the bad boys and the thugs and shit. Well, that's another thing too. But the thing is that you being likable is why you are important to these women. They see this and they know this. What up, mess around? I've been on since like 1:45-ish. Kinda at this point. Right? Now, another thing is this. Is as far as why you're important to women. Right? Now, if you're a guy who's on point and who's like an alpha male type of dude, you know, a guy who's sexually attractive, a guy who is, you know, he's like the top 10, 20% of guy, right? You're going to be important to women because you're more rare. You're the like the top. You're like the most attractive dude. Right? And so you're like the ideal for most women. Right? And so they're going to want to fuck with you. You see what I'm saying? And so a lot of times what will happen is that you as a guy and you're that on point alpha male type of dude, you're going to have a lot of women who want to gravitate to you, who want to get with you, who want to be with you, all this other shit, right? And what will happen is that a lot of times these women, they're going to see you as that top guy, so they're going to treat you differently. They're going to be a lot more cooperative to you. They're going to be cool with you dealing with other women because they understand you're that top dude. You understand? They understand how important you are. They understand how valuable you are. You see what I'm saying? They understand this. And see, the reason why I'm saying all this is because there's too many guys out here who are so insecure, who don't understand their value, who don't understand that they are important to women. They don't understand what they bring to the table. You see what I'm saying? They don't understand this. And they're sitting around, you know, kissing ass and sucking butt, trying to get with some chick. What up, Leon Kids was popping? You feel me? But that's what it is, man. Let me put the number out there. So if you guys want to call up, call the number 646-481-3901. Man. That's a call the number. He's gonna talk about why when a girl decides you're out, you can't convince her to give you a chance. But if you try to blow her off, she'll find ways to keep you around. What? What are you talking about? I'm confused by your... You said when a girl decides you're out, you can't convince her to give you a chance. You got to rephrase that. You got to rephrase that. Oh, man. Well, let me check out this fucking joint. You guys can call up this shit. This calling shit is acting funny for some reason right now. But yeah, call number 646-481-3901. All right, let me see who this is. What's going on?
Yo, Locario, what's good? This Coolest from DC, bro.
What's popping? What's the deal?
What's going on? Like I always say when I call you to go, bro.
All right, what's good? That's what's up. Appreciate it, man.
Hey, man, it's all good. So, look, I always come with comments when I call, but look, I got a question for you, bro.
All right.
Look, this is my first question. So, I'm not going to say I'm like real hound game. I say I'm an intermediate game type of dude. So, let me give you a little summary. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I got this chick at work. You know what I'm saying? I know how you are about chicks at work. Don't worry, I got the book, so I know how that goes. You feel me?
Right.
But check this out. I got this chick at work.
Right.
That everybody was sweating. You feel me? She just had a little incident where she got into it with somebody, and she been ever since she got into it with this certain someone, she been clinging on to me, meaning that like I leave at 8, she leave at 6 a.m. But she been waiting for me every time. You know what I'm saying? Like she been waiting for me. Like, oh, what time you leave? I'm gonna wait for you. So we got something scheduled this Tuesday to go out. So let me ask you this question: like, should we just? I mean, I already know we just going out as friends, but I'm trying. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I'm trying not fuck that night, but I mean, I'm sexually attracted to this chick, and I done fucked a lot of chicks from my job. But I'm not gonna lie. This chick is she is a prior. I want to say she's like at least a strong 9. So I'm just trying to figure out how to pursue this one. So what you think about that, bro?
So you said, so you say you feel like y'all going out as friends? Like, what you mean?
No, when I say going out as friends, you know how you said. Well, I don't want to say the whole chapter, but you know how you said in we going out, but you know what I'm saying. We just me and her going out like this Tuesday. We just getting some drinks. So I set that up. She ain't set that up. I did. Right. So my thing is, once I get out, I'm trying to move that into like as far as I'm trying to move that into like a sexual thing. Not that night. I mean, if it happened that night, it's cool.
Right.
But I'm trying to see how I can maneuver this into like I don't know if she just waiting on me just because she's vulnerable right now. But I mean I don't know like how to play it. So I wanted to call the expert and see what's up.
So
this go ahead, bro.
So this girl that you at your job, do you work directly with her, or like is this she work at your job?
Nah, we work directly. We work directly.
Okay, and so have y'all talked before? Have y'all flirted before? Like what's the situation with y'all two though?
Nah, I mean we ain't never really flirted. It just been platonic talk. But I mean, since she didn't got she had a little turmoil with a chick that was hating on her. Cause I say it like this, and I'm sure you've been there. Every nigga that see her wanna like fuck this shorty. And me, I never looked at her like I just seen her as another chick. And now that she is I guess you could say she done clinged on to me because I'm like the nigga that stand out. I always talk to her just regular, and I don't ever come up and talk to her. She always talking to me. So what I'm saying is like I don't know if she just like looking for attention. It could be that, or she just, you know what I'm saying, once she was up, she might be on the fence. So to answer your question in a long way, we haven't really flirted because we had to place of business. You feel what I'm saying?
And so when you said to her,
go ahead.
And when you said to her, let's go out Tuesday to get some drinks, like how did that happen? You was just chilling in and say, hey, let's hang out Tuesday. Like, well, how did that go? How did that come about?
Yeah, we was on the train and we were just conversating, and I said, yo, I got a lot of we were just conversating. I said, we had like limited time, and I said, yo, I got like really rap to you, but we would have to be in a setting. Like, we would have to be in a bar setting. So I put that out. She was like, yeah, let's go out Tuesday. So that's how that worked. I initiated that. You know what I'm
saying? Right. So all you got to do is if you hanging out with her on Tuesday, you just got to find out if what's the situation, like if she's down to do something. You see what I'm saying? And not only is she down to do something, but is she down to do something, and is she cool with keeping it cool? You understand what I'm saying? See, that's the thing with dealing with chicks at your job, because like for example, I used to work at this gym, so there was a girl that worked with me. And she would come around and she would talk to me, whatever, and I could tell she was feeling me, whatever. So I was working the night shift, and she was working the night shift. And then so when we was leaving work, she was like, "Oh, we should go around the corner, get a drink and chill." And I was like, "All right, cool." So when we get to around the corner, we were talking, and then I started talking to her, and I asked her, I said, "Yo, have you ever messed with anybody at work?" You feel what I'm saying? So I'm asking her, have you ever done that? She was like, oh yeah, so-and-so, me and him used to like, mess around and blah, blah, blah. And then I was like, so how'd that go? And she was like, yeah, it was cool. We just did our thing, but we just cool now. You understand? So I'm getting a vibe from her that, okay, if I mess with her, it ain't going to be an issue. You feel what I'm saying? Because she's done it before. So what I'm saying is you got to talk to her, get a vibe from this chick, and see what it's about. Because she could just be attention whoring. That's one. Or she could be a chick like where you don't want it to be a situation where you do some shit with her and then she start acting funny at work. You see what I'm saying? So you gotta feel her out. This is why I usually don't condone motherfuckers fucking with chicks at work, because it's like a whole extra step. You know what I'm saying?
But,
you gotta deal with it.
I feel you, bro. And look, my bad to cut you off, but look, I done dealt with chicks at work, and I say they've been 100% like as far as they've been 100% cooperation. Nothing ever happened. Like, I got a 13-year career here, but this chick, she been kind of on the fence. And I guess I can say she shifted my way, and I was just like, oh, shit, like, I'm 34, she like 45, so she one of them, I want to say them MILF, she don't got no kids, but she one of them MILF type chicks, one of them older bad chicks and shit like that.
Right.
And I'm like, hold up, dog, like, She waiting on a nigga for 2 hours now. I know this could be attention or shit. I already know that. Maybe she could just want the company, but like, I'm not trying to skip down the street. I'm trying to get this popping. That's why I pushed it for the day. And I'm like, yo, let's go out Tuesday and Tuesday. Right? Yeah,
you just gotta feel her out. That's really what it is at this point. You know what I'm saying? Feel her out to see what's good with her. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
All right. All right, bro.
All right, man. I ain't gonna hold up the line. You can go. And one more thing, K Zaggin, bro. You a dating coach, man. You
exactly. Shout out to K Zaggin 20.
I don't know if he on here. I don't know if he on here yet, but that
he in the chat.
The truth, man. That nigga's the truth. But y'all have a good show. And Lo, thanks for the advice, bro.
That's what's up, bro. Appreciate it. My dude Rob Parks Jr. in the chat. What up, bro? What's popping? My dude Rob Parks be on point. He be on point. But yeah, that's what it is, man. You guys gotta be be careful at them jobs. What's poppin'? Who this?
Hey man, how you doing?
What's going on?
Hey man, I need like to ask your opinion on something. Like I'm dealing with a chick that has like an attention seeker. And,
slow down for a second. You say you dealing with a girl that what?
She's like an attention seeker.
You said an attention seeker?
Yeah. Like,
and why are you dealing with this chick?
No, like, this is before, like, I even knew she was like that, you know? Mm-hmm. So I'm trying to figure out if I should bounce or, like, just accept her for who she is.
Mm. Sorry, say that again?
I'm trying to figure out if I should bounce or just accept her for who she is.
But wait, hold on. Wait, okay, let's back up. Okay,
All right.
So, who is this girl? Where you met this girl?
No, I met her in school. I met her in school. She go to my school.
Okay, did you guys hook up? Did y'all go on dates? Like, what happened?
Yeah, we went on dates. We became boyfriends and girlfriends. But like, I started noticing that like, whenever I don't give her the attention that she wants, she get it from somebody else, and I don't find that attractive at all.
Wait, hold on. So this girl's your girlfriend?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
How long y'all been together?
For about 9 months.
So y'all been together for 9 months. That's your girlfriend, and you're saying that she's getting attention from other dudes?
Yeah, like let's say I'm not around. I mean, she's like naturally like has a like flirty personality, and I'll call her out and stuff about it. She's like, no, you just jealous or you just insecure. So I just give up on that because I don't want to be, you know.
So wait, okay. So, see, this is why I be telling. So, how long have you known this girl for?
9 months.
So you known her for 9 months, and she's been your girlfriend. So she's been your girlfriend the first day you met her.
No. We took about 3 months before she became my girl.
Okay.
While me and her was talking, she wasn't like that, you know.
Right.
She was like a normal female.
Right.
Over time, she became like friendly, like started friendly with everybody. I mean, it's just like it's a turn off. Like I try to like tell her to stop. I thought you can't change a female. She's who she is, you know. So like to me, that's a turn off, and I try to tell her that, but she don't understand that. Like a guy like myself.
And what is she doing specifically that where she's like, what is she doing specifically? Like, is she like, you know, flirting with guys in front of you? Like, is she making out with dudes in front of you? Like, what is she doing?
Oh no. She just like flirt. Like she would seek attention and just stuff like that. Like she won't make out or nothing like that. You know, but she would go as far as, you know, give it a number out when it be on my back and stuff. Or let's say me and get into an argument, and he want to put band male friends up and back up playing stuff and start talking to them.
So you said that she'd give her number out to dudes while you with her?
Yeah, but I mean, one time we was fighting and she gave her number out and she said it was just a friend, and I told her that's very disrespectful, you know, but she doesn't think there's anything wrong with that.
Well, see, this is the thing though. This is the thing. See, this is why I be telling you guys, right? First of all, you should not be making no girl your girlfriend in 3 months. That's your first mistake. You understand what I'm saying?
I got you.
That's the first mistake. So this is why you're in this situation where, because you're supposed to vet a girl for at least a year. You feel what I'm saying?
I got you.
And within that year, right? Then you see, okay, is this the type of chick I want to deal with? Then once that year passes, and then you say, okay, cool. She's cool. Everything's cool. We could make it happen. Then you make her your girl. Because the thing is, this is the thing. When you have a girlfriend, you really shouldn't be having these type of problems. You see what I'm saying? Like, at all.
I agree with you.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. So what's the situation now? Are you still with her, or like what? Y'all broke up? What happened?
Well, I told her that either she has to cut her men first out and stop playing with them, or we have to break up. And she said we should break up because there's too much stress on her. So I bounced. I mean, it's easier to be alone than be with the female that you have to consistently check your back, make sure that she's not fucking somebody else behind your back. I mean, that's the thing. That's the thing. It's good that y'all broke up, because now you can start over with a new chick and do it the right way this time. You feel what I'm saying? Because you can't be just wifing these girls up quickly like this. You got to give them time to reveal themselves so you can see if this is the type of chick you want to really deal with like that. You see what I'm saying? Yes, sir.
That's what you got to do. You know what I mean? Because if she's doing all that extra shit, and this is the thing you guys got to understand. When you're dealing with these women, right?
Yeah.
And shout out to my dude K Zaggin 20, because he did a video about this. I think he was talking in the video. He was saying that a guy was mad that his girl gave another dude the number.
Your number,
right? And it's the thing. Unless a girl is your wife,
You understand what I'm saying? Then she right, exactly. She can do what she want to do. You understand what I'm saying? And so, so unless at a certain point, let's say you make a girl your girlfriend after you've been with her for a year and a half, whatever, and you say, hey, listen, I want you to be my girl, and y'all make a situation where y'all are, planning on building together, then that's a different story. But if you just kicking it with a chick, she can fucking do whatever the fuck she want to do. You feel what I'm saying? And if that's not your girl, right. You see what I mean? But this is what I'm saying, that you take the time, take at least a year to just kick it with a chick and then see how she is. If she's going to be good girlfriend material, excuse me, to basically do the type of shit you want to do, then you can make her your girl. But before that, don't do that shit. This is what I'm saying. So the next time you deal with a girl, just hang out with her, hook up, have fun, and that's it. You feel what I'm saying? And that's all you got to do.
I'm gonna ask you one last question. I'll let you go because I know other guys want to speak to you.
You go.
Am I being insecure for telling her to cut out her male friends and stuff like that? Because I was just trying to get her to stop flirting with other guys.
Say that again.
I was saying that me telling her to cut out the guys that she flirt with and stuff. Does that make me insecure? Because she's always insecure for that. So.
No, this is the thing. This is the thing. It's not about you being insecure. This is the thing. You just have to. You don't even see. This is the thing. You don't even got to tell a chick to stop doing what she's doing. All you tell a woman is if a girl wants to be my girlfriend, I require that this, and this happens. So, for example, if I'm dating a girl, I'm hanging out with a girl, right? And we just kicking it, right? Let's say I've been seeing her for 2 months, maybe 3 months. And I'll have a conversation with her and I'll say, hey, let's say she might even bring it up. She might say, oh, I like you. I want to be a girl, right? I'll be like, that's cool, but understand that I'm going to need some more time to see what you're about. And on top of that, I only have girlfriends who don't flirt with other dudes while I'm with them. You understand? I only make girls my girlfriend who do A, B, and C. So I'm not telling her to stop doing what she's doing. But what's going to happen is if she wants to be my girlfriend, she will stop doing what she's doing because she wants to be my girlfriend more than she's doing the shit she's doing. So I'm not telling her to do anything. That's the key. You don't have to tell, because when you start telling the chicks, that's what makes you look insecure. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I'm not going to tell a chick, hey, don't do this. I'm just going to tell her, if you want to fuck with me on that level, I don't fuck with chicks who do that, and that. You see what I'm saying? So I'm saying you can continue to do your shit, but you're not going to be my girl. That's all it is. Right. You see what I'm saying?
I got you. I appreciate you, man.
All right.
I appreciate you.
All right, man.
All right, man. Thank you.
All right, mahalo.
Take it easy.
Peace. But yeah, that's it. You don't gotta like tell chicks to stop doing the chicks gonna do what they gonna do. You feel what I'm saying? You just let them know what you are gonna tolerate or not, and then you just keep it moving. Yo, what's going on? Who's this?
Yo, it's Locario.
Yo, what's poppin'?
What's up, bro? Kelly Moore, bro.
What's going on, bro?
I'm pretty freaking good, man. Happy New Year's to you.
What's up? Happy New Year's to you, bro.
Yeah, hope yours went well, bro. I'm pretty sure you know who I am by now, man. You know who I am.
So what's good?
Hello?
Yeah, so what's good? You hear me?
Yeah, I think I hear you now. You should know who I am by now, Locario. Been on your battle membership for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely put in a lot of work and motivated me to study women more and all that kinds of shit.
Nice what's up.
So, it took me a while to get my game to where it is tight now, but, the guy I was 3 years ago definitely can't match the women I'm able to obtain today. So,
right.
Let's just say a man had a damn good New Year, bro.
That's what's up. So what's good with you, though?
Now, I just want to question about today's subject, Locario. I'm glad today's subject is women need men more than what guys do, because lately I've been a little rusty, bro. I've been focused on my purpose and shit. I've been super focused on my purpose and shit. Last time I called, I told you I had a football game I got invited to.
Right.
In the NFL. That shit opened up a lot of doors for me and shit.
That's what's up.
To in different doors. But the thing is, when I was focused on that shit, I was focused on that shit every day, 7 days a week. It took me a lot of work to get to where I'm at, to get my purpose to where it is now.
Right.
So I had to lay off girls for a minute to focus and shit. Some girls still hit me up though. I mean, it's hard for me to get back to them because my has been so busy on my purpose and shit.
Right.
But like, and because I'm going out this weekend. It's gonna be a minute before I'm going out this weekend. You know, I definitely have. I definitely ain't trying to knock off a lot of rust and shit though. You know, because I definitely learned from you and guys who are good with women. You know, game that shit is very subjective. You got to treat it like it's a subject. You got to be very consistent with that shit, so you can like get used to it. You know what I'm saying? But you know, since I'm a little rusty, you know, there are some times I do feel like because one thing I learned from you, Locario, is you got to see yourself as that dude. You know, it's a mindset thing.
Right.
You got to as the man, feel like that though.
Right.
You know, if you see yourself as the man, the woman's gonna see yourself as the man. Sometimes it can be a little hard for me to maintain that frame, though. You know, because at the same damn time, it's a numbers game. You know, I really don't want to let all the no's get to me. You know, I got plenty of bitches up my phone while I get up wise, but sometimes the number game can get to me, and sometimes you know that frame can get to me like shit. Am I really the man sometimes? Because I think that happens sometimes.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Well, so my question is like, how can you maintain that? Because I mean, like I said, game is all perspective, but it's hard to like. It's hard. Sometimes that frame does come back in my mind, like how I was before I found you and your bad membership. You know,
right.
Sometimes that mind does come back.
Well, see, the thing is that you have to understand. See, that's the point of having core confidence. You understand what I'm saying? Because what happens is that sometimes when you make the outside experiences from dealing with women get to you, you feel what I'm saying? That's going to make you question yourself. That's going to make you sort of like, oh, well, maybe this isn't happening, or maybe I'm, I got to do this or that. And then it makes you feel funny about yourself. What you have to understand is that especially when you're dealing with women, you have to understand that women are all over the place. You understand what I'm saying? Women's feelings fluctuate. Women are, like the weather. You understand what I'm saying? So you can't rely on a woman or try to get validation from a woman to make yourself feel like you're the shit. You understand? You got to understand to your core that you are that dude. You understand what I'm saying? Period. And nothing changes that. Just like no matter what happens to you, or no matter what's happening outside, your name is still your name. You understand? It's not like your name's gonna change, or you being a black guy is gonna change, or you being the height you are is gonna change, or you understand what I'm saying? There's certain things that just are what it is. So the same way that certain things just are what it is, your confidence has to be that same way. The feeling that you feel about yourself has to be that same way, regardless of what's happening. I don't care if 100 girls in a row tell you no. You feel what I'm saying? It don't even matter. Okay. You see what I mean? Like, none of that shit matters, because what you got to understand is that it's not about them. You see what I mean? Like, it's never about them. You see what I mean? It's always about you. This is why I say the truth is inside you. Because what happens is that them even wanting to fuck with you is just a reflection of what you bring out through you understanding your own value. You see what I'm saying? Anytime a chick is into you, or is feeling you, or wants to fuck with you, that's only basically her responding to the type of guy you are. You feel what I'm saying? And even when a chick reject you, you understand what I'm saying? That's just what's supposed to happen anyway. Not every girl is supposed to fuck with you anyway. So there's going to be times where shit's going to be happening like crazy, where it seems like a drought, seems like shit ain't popping off and all that. But that's part of the game. You see what I'm saying? That's already part of the game. So it's like, when that shit happens, I expect that to happen. You see what I'm saying? I expect there to be ebbs and flows. You see what I mean? So, but the thing is, no matter what's happening, you're still you. You feel what I'm saying? No matter what's happening, you're still you. So you just got to understand that from the jump. So you can't let anything outside of you make, change you and make you feel less than, or make you feel like you got to doubt yourself because of what's happening on the outside. You see what I'm saying?
Okay. Well, I see what you're saying, Carl. I guess the thing is, bro, because, like I told you this before, I told you this last time I was on this live stream. I can't be you, because a breakup had happened.
Right.
I was a fucking beta at that time and shit.
Right.
So when I when that was the worst possible breakup I ever experienced. And shit, it kind of fucked me up a bit. I needed therapy, all type of shit. That's how badly it ended.
Right.
And ever since I got on the membership, you know, and ever since I started working on my game, now I see myself as a motherfucking like a James Bond dude or some type of shit. Now I see myself as like a Drake dude. Now I see my ass as up here sometimes. And like I see what you're saying. You got to think of yourself no matter what the fuck's going on. You don't need no validation. You know, but I guess it's just the fact that my fucking ex is still out there. You know, and that's when I'm a beta. So it can be it can't be just like easy sometimes, easy at times. There's this girl out here who fucked me up. You know, she has no. I'm not saying I need her validation because she has no idea the amount of women I fucked with since then. Though. She has no idea of the. It's kind of like, damn, she kind of fucked up. She missed out on all this, so that's a lot.
Well, see, the thing is, you're still emotionally attached to your ex, though. That's the problem. You see what I'm saying? You're still attached to that situation, and being attached to that situation, you know, basically is also reflective in how you're viewing yourself now in other situations. You see what I'm saying? It's all connected. So what I mean is, because like if you're still thinking about that girl and what she did to you and all the other stuff, you feel what I'm saying? That thought process also carries over to you now also questioning yourself in other situations with women. You see what I'm saying? So what needs to happen at the end of the day is that, because this is what happens with growth. When you start growing, you start to look back on shit like that and the stuff that happened, whatever happened with you and your ex. You start to look at that and be like, yo, that was nothing. Like, why was I even so angry at that shit? Or why was I even so, you know, and because what happens is this: you're supposed to get a certain level of awareness to where your illusions, the illusions that are there, you start to recognize that it is an illusion. Meaning that whatever, I don't even know what happened with your ex, but whatever happened with your ex doesn't really mean anything. And I want you to follow me on this. Whatever happened doesn't think. Okay, let's take it even back. Let's take it back. How old are you?
I'm 27.
27. Now, think about a time when you were, I don't know, 7 or 8 or even 9 years old or some shit, right? I'm sure there was probably a time in your childhood, maybe you was angry or mad that you couldn't get a toy for Christmas, or you couldn't go to McDonald's when your parents wanted your parents to take you to McDonald's and they was like, no, whatever. Like, there was something you was pissed off about at 9 or 10 years old, right? Now, if you think about that shit now, it's laughable. You understand? Because you realize, yo, I was a kid, I was fucking crying over some Nintendo game. I don't even like playing Nintendo now. You understand what I'm saying? It's in the past. It's bullshit. You feel what I'm saying? It was important to you at that moment because you were 10 years old. You feel what I'm saying? So whatever was important to you with your girl at that time was because in that moment, whatever the fuck that shit was important to you in that moment, right? And now the moment's gone. You see what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is right now, you're emotionally still in that moment. And because you're emotionally still in that moment, what happens is that that's affecting the moments that you're having now with other women, to where you're questioning yourself and feeling a certain type of way because of what's happening. You see what I'm saying? So you're emotionally tied to whatever happened with you and your girl, and that's playing itself out in what's happening with you now with women. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying.
Happened, and it's over with.
Right. So you have to, but the thing is this: you have to come to a realization that what happened doesn't mean anything. Because I can say it, but you have to feel that. You have to actually like see it. You have to actually. It's almost like it's like this. It's almost like you almost low key. This is how you know you're past it. You'll know you're past it when you think about it and you laugh about it and you almost feel embarrassed for feeling how you felt. It's like, I can't believe I was fucking crying over this chick or belly aching over this situation. You understand? And so that's gonna come once you start getting more into your own shit, start focusing more on other things,
and which just seems like you're doing now. You see what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is that it seems like there's still a little bit of you holding on to that situation between you and your ex. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, right? You gotta. At some point, you're going to get over that and realize that it was nothing. But right now, I feel like you're still sort of still in that shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
You feel me?
So so that was just a moment at that time. Okay.
Right. It's just a moment, but also you have to. I can't, because it's something I can't help you. It's something. It's a realization you have to have through growth. You understand what I'm saying? Through understanding certain things. You see what I mean? And you understand those things once you become more in tune with yourself. Once you become more in tune with who you are, all of those other things don't really necessarily matter. You see what I'm saying? A lot of those things matter because you're still tied and attached to those things. Once you're not attached to that feeling or whatever the fuck happened, right? Then you'll get more clarity, and then you'll realize that it meant nothing. Just like how when you were 10, whatever you were mad at don't mean nothing now. You're like, that don't mean shit to me. I don't even think about that. That's nothing. You see what I'm saying? You have to get to that point of clarity where you're like, it's not even a factor in your life. You're not even that has no meaning or nothing. You see what I'm saying?
Okay. Sounds pretty good. Well, definitely that growth of knowledge, though.
Yeah, man.
But I know you got other calls online, Macario. I definitely needed that. You know, every day there's a time to grow and learn some shit.
That's what's up, man. Yeah, just keep doing your own thing, and looking forward to whatever it is that you're making happen, and stick with that core confidence. Understand that don't let any of the shit that women do or anybody else does to fucking make you to throw you off your center. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, bro. Appreciate the call, my brother.
Yeah, happy 2020, bro.
That's what's up. Appreciate it. Happy New Year. That's my dude. All right, let me see who else is this. What's going on?
Yo.
What's poppin'?
Oh, what's going on, B?
What's the deal?
All right. So I just wanted to get your take on this. So, the other day I went to a bar, right?
Right.
The night was kind of dwindling down. I watched the game, and there was these two chicks. I was mad because there was some bad chicks I didn't see right across from me. So I sat next to the ugly chick by mistake. But yeah, so I didn't have nothing to do, so I just started talking to the chick.
Right.
Right. And these two chicks, I was like, you know what, let me just fuck with them a little bit, experiment. Let's see, what I can get out of them. So we were talking about open relationships and shit. They were like, nah, I would never do that. That's some bullshit. If I was your girl, I would have left you and all this.
Right.
And I was fucking with them like, yeah, you should have never left your boyfriend even though he cheated on you with your best friend. And, I was using your analogies with a lot of this shit, trying to get them hyped up. Right? So we're just talking about controversial topics like that. Now, I wasn't trying to get with them.
Right.
But I wanted to hear from you. Let's say it was a bad chick, right? And I kind of was saying controversial, crazy shit like that. Would you be almost against that, or would you be like, all right, cool? Because the one girl, she was kind of cool. She disagreed with whatever. But the one chick, oh my God, she was like, I fucked people before. Like, she was trying to kind of qualify herself. But at the same time, she was getting mad as shit. She was like, I don't want to hear the truth. Don't tell me the truth. Stop talking to me. I was like, damn. but it was funny because then I stopped talking to her, right?
Right.
But then you could tell they kept trying to get my attention to talk again.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So then they started talking to me again about it. They're like, yeah, I just wanted to bring it up again. I'm like, so I wanted to kind of hear from you because we did get sexual at some point, but I was like, oh, these chicks are ugly. So I was like, let me not even go that far.
Right.
But what do you think about that?
As far as like you mean as like having conversations with chicks that's wilding out like that?
Just like crazy topics like that, like me bringing up fucking over relationships, like how that shit.
Yeah, that's cool.
I mean, the way to go.
No, that's like good. That. The more interesting the shit you're talking about is, the better. You feel what I'm saying? Because it makes the conversations and the situations
it's, interesting. That's the thing, because a lot of guys, if they talk to a lot of dudes, it's gonna be the same old conversation, same regular shit. So if you're bringing something interesting or new to the conversation, you feel what I'm saying? That's always good because then it brings out more emotion because you see the girls acting all, oh, this and this and that. You see what I'm saying? So that's always good to be able to like talk about certain things that's either controversial shit that's like taboo shit that people don't usually talk about. You see what I'm saying?
I got you.
So,
yeah, the bartenders are getting into that shit too. So I'm like, oh, all right. Like,
right, exactly. So you make the situation fun. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I got you.
Yeah, man.
But let's say, my bad. But let's say, those girls were attractive, right?
Nah.
How would you go about that situation? Because at first, I ain't gonna lie, they were like cold, completely cold, until we started talking about crazy shit.
Right.
But like in that situation, you see how that girl was crazy, the other friend was a little bit more cooler.
Right.
Who would you try to pull in that situation? Because let's flip it and say they're both bad bitches. So who would you try to pull in that situation, and how would you do it?
I would just talk to the one that's more chill. You know what I'm saying?
And would you ignore that other chick?
Yeah, pretty much. All
right.
I wouldn't even like if that chick start acting all funny. I just look at her like she crazy and just talk to the other girl. You know what I'm saying? And then you're right, and just keep talking to her, and then so because see the thing is, you got to understand that when you give a woman attention and you're talking to a girl, you're giving them any type of attention. When a girl starts, acting like that, and you give her attention, you're saying to her it's okay for her to act that way. You understand what I'm saying? And so that's what you're saying to her.
I should have just ended it.
Right. You see what I mean? And so if another girl's chill, but you're talking to her, you feel what I'm saying? Then you're saying, okay, this is the type of, and what happens usually is that girl that's acting all funny and acting all loud and shit, she'll probably end up wanting more attention because now you're not giving her any attention. You see what I'm saying?
That's exactly what she did. Too.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Then she started doing stupid shit, making mad noise, or she was asking mad questions after, like.
Right. And then you could tell her, be like, hey, listen, I only talk to people who talk to me like an adult, not like a kid. You see your friend right here knows how to talk to me like an adult. So if you want to talk to me and you want to have a conversation, let's have a conversation like an adult. You know what I'm saying? Like just straight up tell her, be like, yo, I don't fuck with shit like that. Because again, you gotta teach women how to fucking deal with you. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is.
Fuck, I should have said that, but I was drunk as shit too. So I was like, oh man, like I even thought about that when I left. I was like, damn, why didn't I just say that?
It's just because you don't gotta indulge in chicks fuckery. You understand what I'm saying? It's always this is what I'm saying. The game is always about you. It's about this is what I'm trying to do, and if you ain't trying to do it how I'm trying to do it, I don't gotta fucking deal with you. It's that simple. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times what guys try to do is they'll try to figure out, let me figure out the best way to get this girl to want to talk to me. Like, no, I don't give a fuck about no chick talking to me. I don't need to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, but if you try to talk to me, you're gonna talk to me with your inside voice. You feel what I'm saying? Like straight up and down. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's all that is.
And I think. Go ahead.
No, that's all I'm saying. That's all you. That's how you just got to do it. You know what I'm saying?
All right, that was my only issue. I didn't really go like. I was so fucked up because I was just expecting to just chill and go home because I watched the game. So I was just like, let me experiment with these chicks. Like whatever, let me just say shit. And see what pops and what doesn't. Right. But yeah, I should have just kind of checked her right there with that. I kind of just stopped talking to her and tried to kind of control myself because I was drunk as shit. So I was just like, let me just be quiet real quick, and then you know what I mean? Right. So I just missed out on stuff.
Right, but that's it. You just gotta, just control the dynamic of the situation. You be good. You feel me?
All right. One more question.
Yeah, real quick. Go ahead.
All right. Let's say you got a girl, right? Because I was looking into one of K Zagin's videos.
Shout out to my dude K Zagin.
Really good. Really good. All right. Let's say you got a chick. Right. Ride or die. She's dope. But you made the mistake. I made the mistake of making her my girlfriend early because she approached me about it.
Mm.
So I made her my girlfriend maybe in like 5 months or some stupid shit like that, right?
Right.
And let's say she wasn't on point, but then you got her on point. All right? And let's say you didn't ask her questions before, because I never really asked her questions about her past. I really didn't really care that much. I asked her a couple, but it was just kind of like, whatever. Like, I'm messing with chicks and doing what I want, so I really don't care about that.
Right.
So, am I in the wrong for that? Would you still wife a chick up like that? Even though she's dope, you kind of started off messed up because you didn't have this information in the past. You don't really know much about her past. Would you still wife up a chick like that or not?
Nah. Well, how long you was fucking with her? It's all about the time.
How long I've been with her, like in general?
Yeah, like before you made her your girl.
I made her my girl in about 3, 4, 5 months.
See, that's already, and I don't care how awesome this chick is or whatever. That's too soon. You know what I'm saying? That's still vetting time. So, see, this is the thing. It's a lot of things that happen where when you're taking your time with the chick before you even make her your girl, because you're asking me if I didn't know certain information about her, would I still wife her up?
If you didn't know a bunch of like background information, like the dude she's been with, even though I really don't care about that, but the way Keith Zagan was talking about it was like, oh, like I got this girl and she's fucking this girl's brother, she's fucking brother-in-law, she's doing all this crazy shit. So it's like, my question was like, let's say you didn't really check to see. You didn't vet her out the way you guys said, like within a year. But you made her your chick. She's always been good. She's always been straight. Sometimes, once in a while, she'll do the whole back talk thing, but then she gets in line. And now it's just, she's great. Would you wife that chick up?
No, I'm that's what I'm saying. I'm not wifing up no chick unless she been with me for at least a year. Like, period. You see what I'm saying? That's like
That's what I'm saying. But now she's been with me for over 5 years. So, would I be the person to be like, all right, she's been with me for over 5 years, she's on point. Should I just cut that shit off because I fucked up in the beginning? Or is it...
No, well, what I'm saying is if you've been with her for 5 years, and is she doing what she's supposed to do as far as being a good woman?
Hell yeah, and she's gotten even better. Like she's better.
Right. Well, then you good then.
Right. She's getting better.
Well, then you good. You good then. I'm just saying that in general, I wouldn't wife up no chick in 5 months. You feel what I'm saying? Because what happens is that see, you can have a girl, because this is the thing. What you're doing when you wait for the year or wait a year and a half, year or whatever. What you're doing is that you'll usually get the best type of chick to be in a relationship with. See, when you wife up a girl 3 months, 5 months, or whatever, she still may be cool, but you're not getting 100%. So what I'm saying is, let's say 100% is the optimal type of chick. You feel what I'm saying? Like she's the ideal on point, right? When you wife a chick up too early, the chick could be cool, but she'll probably just be at 85% forever. You feel what I'm saying? Because you didn't wait to see if she was 100% type of chick. You understand what I'm saying? So it's just like my ex girl. My ex girl, I wifed her up in maybe I think, I don't know, 3.5, 4 months. She was cool, but she was only 80%. You feel what I'm saying? So what that means is there was still 20% bullshit. You feel what I'm saying? So that's the thing. Yeah, you still.
What I got out of her.
Right? Say it again.
Yeah, and the bullshit is what I got out of her. Like I gave her that, if you don't get this in line, I'm out. That's it. And she got it all in line.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. That's the type of shit that you want to do before she's even your girl. You see what I'm saying? Because a lot of times, what will happen is that, and you're lucky that you didn't end up with a chick who was, you know what I'm saying? That
crazy,
was right. Because usually what will happen is
is because it's like this. If I hire you to work for me, and you've been working with me for 3 months or 4 months, and then I make you fucking vice president, you feel what I'm saying? You don't have enough like you don't have enough going on to really respect the position of being vice president. You see what I'm saying? So I'm bringing you in to be vice president when you're not you haven't excuse me, you're not qualified to be vice president. You see what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying, where a lot of times dudes make a girl their girlfriend quick, and she's not qualified to be the girlfriend. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes you may get lucky where you could get a girl who is, but most of the time they're not going to be. And part of the reason why they're not going to be is because part of what makes them even be a good girlfriend is the fact that they felt that like they've earned it. So a lot of times when you make them the girlfriend too quick, you end up getting excuse me, even a girl that's decent, she'll still have a little bit of, because you just told me, you was like, oh, she back talk a little bit, right?
Not like a back talk, but like the way I see it is that when it comes to like going to the gym, it's very important to me. So sometimes she'll be like, I don't want to and all that shit. But then she always eventually does when I'm like, all right, don't, and watch. You know what I mean?
Right. And see this is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that the reason why there's a lot of resistance at that point is because she became wifey too early. That's what I'm trying to say. You see what I mean? That's all I'm saying. What I'm saying is that it's like if I'm training someone to be a boxer, right? Yeah. I gotta train them for a certain amount of time before they get into that ring to do that fight. If I don't, they're gonna get their ass kicked because they're not ready. It's the same thing. It's the same thing in a relationship. When you're dealing with a chick and you don't put her through the ringer, what happens is that she's not ready for when you give her the position. So because she's not ready, that's when all the friction's gonna happen. So this is why I was saying to the other caller that called earlier, I was saying that because he was having all these issues with his girlfriend. Truthfully, this is the thing. When you have a girlfriend, you're really not necessarily supposed to be having that many issues. Like, shit is not going to be perfect, but it should be at least 98% no issues. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Right, and that's what I'm saying, where it should be smooth sailing 98% of the time, 99% of the time. So when I hear dudes be in a relationship with their girl, and they're like, oh, you know, she been acting this way and she be doing that way. And I'm like, oh, how long y'all been together? 2 months. I'm like, you see, because you haven't, you see what I'm saying? And that's why it's very important to take time to vet them and take time to let them know. Because like, for example, with the girl that you with, let's say you were vetting her and you could have said to her, listen, you know, if a girl wants to be my girl, she going to have to get her ass up and go to the gym. Period. That's non-negotiable. So you could not go to the gym, and do what you want to do, but you ain't gonna be my girl though. If you want to be my girl, you gotta go to the fucking gym. You see what I'm saying? And then so what's gonna happen is while she's chilling with you, she'd end up going to the gym. So by the time a time passed and a year or so passed, she's already been acclimated to being in the gym. So that would never be a fucking thing you have to even discuss. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about.
You know what it is? She actually did listen. I actually did say that to her in the beginning. And she actually listened. But I made her go to the gym with me, and I work out hard as shit.
Right.
I fight MMA, I do wrestling and all that stuff.
Right.
So I made her do my workouts that are mad hard, and that's why she kind of, like, she just didn't want to go to the gym pretty much and work out with me. But she would go to the gym and work out. She just would kind of want to do her own thing. Right. But I ain't going to lie, like, my workouts are hard as hell, so, like, I could see why you wouldn't want to do it.
Right. But no, that's what I'm saying. Like, you lucked out. You got a chick where it worked out, you know what I'm saying? But most of the time, you know what I'm saying, you don't want to wife a chick up that quick. That's all I'm saying.
I got you.
You feel me?
Just one more question. Does that matter then about her past? Because when K-Dragon was kind of talking about it, he was kind of like, oh, like, these bitches were fucking, like, brother-in-laws and messing with dudes, like, right before a wedding. So would I have to kind of dig back into that to determine, all right, this person's character is screwed up, or should I just be like, all right, like, whatever, it's her past, it is what it is?
Well, I don't know a video that, I don't think I saw that video. You gotta holler at K-Zaggin for that. Shout out to K Zag, he in the chat. He could hit you up and let you know. But as far as you're saying, if her past, you saying is what she happened in her past, should that determine if you should still take her seriously?
Yeah, like her character, like because he was talking about character. Like
right.
I don't really, if a girl is like not faithful, I really don't care because likely I'm probably not gonna be. But I'm saying in terms of her character, like yes, I know her and she's cool, but like, because he was saying he wouldn't wipe up a girl like that, pretty much. So it's like I was kind of torn between thinking like, damn, maybe I shouldn't wipe up a girl like that. Maybe I have to dig in to kind of determine like, all right, am I fucking up? Like,
well, it just depends. Well, it's
grimy in the future.
Well, it all depends. It all depends on your personal, thing though. You understand what I'm saying? Because like for K Zaggin, there may be criteria. He says, well, I need this and this and this and that in order to wife a chick up. Another guy may say, I need this, this, and this and that. You understand what I'm saying? Another guy could say, I need this, this, and that. So it all depends on your own personal thing. So it all depends on what you personally feel that makes you would or wouldn't wife up a chick. You see what I'm saying? So it's not necessarily like a cut and dry type of thing. You know what I mean?
I got you. All right, yeah.
You
I don't want
me?
a chick that like she's cool with me, but then in the back of her mind she's gonna pull the plug if I'm on my deathbed. So that's why I was kind of asking like, damn, like am I fucking up or am I not? I was kind of confused for a second.
Yeah, it all depends. Well, I feel like it all depends on what you want. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm gonna have K Zag and 20 should call in so he could clarify, so we can talk about it. I have K Zag should call up next. You know what I'm saying? And we'll see what it is.
You hooked me up. Thank you.
All right, I'm gonna holler at you, bro. All right, peace.
All right, good.
All right, so yeah, K Zag and call up when in next so we could what's the first three numbers? I think it's like 2 something, right? For K Zagin's number. I want K Zagin 20 to call up. Let's get K Zagin 20 to call up in a second. I think it's his. You, is K Zagin?
Yeah, this is me, bro. It's me.
What's poppin', bro? What's the deal?
Man, I'm telling Happy New Year once again, bro.
All right.
Yeah, real quick. Let me expound upon the video. The video was, I believe it was titled "Allow Women to Reveal Their True Nature to You."
Right.
And the whole premise of that video was, stop being judgmental and be honest about who you are sexually.
Right.
That will make women feel comfortable to reveal to you certain things you didn't even ask of them.
Right.
Okay? So in that video, he was talking about the brother-in-law shit, and I was talking about how chicks revealed to me that, they fucked their best friend's baby daddy, and they fucked there were a couple married chicks.
Right.
I had, chick with it, and they admitted to me they fucked their brother-in-law. And I was saying that, to me, it wasn't about judging what they were doing. It was about allowing women to show me their true nature, because you need to know that.
Right.
And before you make a decision to get into a relationship, it's not about interviewing bitches. So what did you do? Who did you fuck?
Right.
How many people did you fuck? It's not. You don't have to ask them questions. All you have to do is just be honest about who the fuck you are sexually, and women will feel comfortable to reveal to you who they are. And then you can make certain decisions based upon what you hear, whether or not you can live with that shit.
Right. Right.
That's all it is. So
right.
If the chick told me, yeah, I had 10 dudes fuck me at once. Okay, some dudes may be cool with that. Other dudes may not.
Right.
But when a chick reveals to you something that you kind of are put off by, it doesn't mean that you say something to her about it. You just make a mental note, like, all right, I'm gonna keep you as a fuck buddy. I'm not gonna make you my girl. I don't like that shit, you know what I'm saying? Right,
and that's a good thing too, because it's like I was saying, this is why I be telling dudes they gotta vet women. You understand what I'm saying? That's a part of the vetting process. It's like when, like you said, you be honest with a chick, she'll be forthcoming with you to say, oh yeah, I did this and this happened and that, and then based off of that, you could sort of make a judgment on her character. You're like, okay, well, all right, you did that type of shit, and then based off of what that is for you personally, you may say, okay, I'm with that or I'm not with that. You see what I mean?
Exactly.
Right.
And you don't have to reveal to a chick that you had an issue with it. Like, if you just fucking a chick, right? Now I'm talking about some sex shit, and she says something to you that be like, oh, I would never make this chick my girl. You don't have to tell her that. Like, you can't be my girl because you told me this.
Right.
You don't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? You can keep fucking her, and if she tries to, get at you about a relationship, you could be like, nah, I ain't trying to get to a relationship. I like what we're doing right now. Let's keep it here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But you don't have to, because guys always want to tell bitches what they think about what they did in the past. I'm like, that don't matter. That she did that before you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So all you should do is just make a judgment within yourself in your own mind. You don't have to verbalize the reason why you don't want her to be a woman. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
Right.
But guys are too concerned about shit they can't control. That's all I got to say about that shit.
Nah, that's real talk. You know, and this is why I say take time with the chick, because imagine you make a girl your girlfriend, and then you find out some other shit after she's your girlfriend, because you done made her your girlfriend in 2 months. You're like, damn, you know what I'm saying?
Well, you're right. And I'm gonna tell you another mistake, and I believe I mentioned that in the video too. Another mistake that guys make when they take too long to talk about sex, like a dude go out on 3 or 4 or 5 dates with a chick, and then a month later he's fucking. She's not gonna tell you how she truly is sexually because you spend all bullshit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So to her, she thinks because you waited all that time to try and make your move that, he probably don't want to hear that I have one night stands for the middle of the day.
Exactly, right.
He didn't fuck for a month. So a chick is not going to reveal to you who she truly sexually is because you bullshitted all that time trying to finesse the pussy.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why, and also that's why you have to talk about sex quickly. You have to get to sex quickly. And it's not just about fucking. Well, it is about fucking. But you also, women who are more apt to have one night stands with you, they're going to reveal to you the more of their sexual past than they will to a dude that they gave the pussy to after a month or two.
Right, exactly. Because that's the thing, and then it's like dudes be surprised when they find out shit later, and like, and it's like, because even remember the guy that emailed me, he was talking about how he was fucking a chick at his job, and then she said to him, "Oh, are you okay with the fact that I'm gonna be messing with other dudes? Like, I'm just letting you know." Like, she let him know, and the reason why she even let him know that is because a lot of women know that they can't be honest with some dudes because some dudes can't take it. You feel what I'm saying? So this is why, like you said, you have to be upfront with them, be honest with them, talk about sex quickly, because you need to let them know that you're one of those dudes that could take the real shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And then they tell you the real shit, and so now you can actually see who this chick really is. You feel what I mean?
Okay, that, and let me kind of, expand upon what you said. This is why your behavior matters. Women can tell by your behavior if you wanted to do to, they can have sex with quickly.
Exactly.
You're going to be discreet, and you're going to be non-judgmental.
Right.
Or if you're one of them dudes who got a lot of shit to say about women who are promiscuous. That's why, hey, I covet a woman promiscuous. You know what I'm saying? Nature. I love it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Me too. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, look, 210 San Antonio, be promiscuous over here. I love it. So it's all good.
Right. No, I'm the same way, bro. Because I heard the video you was talking about how you like promiscuous chicks. Dude, I'm the same fucking way. I'm like, because you have dudes who they want to fuck a bunch of girls, but they want every girl to be a damn virgin. I'm like, I don't understand how that works. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, yo, let chicks do their thing. You do your thing. Y'all, you make sure y'all safe and everything's good. You feel what I'm saying? But
yep. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say the thing though is that a lot of guys, they're not going to be able to experience women wanting to be that upfront sexually with them. Because like you said, they know the type of guys they could do that with, and they know the type of guys that they need to not do that with. So and based, like you said, off your behavior is going to tell a woman if she should have sex with you now or wait. Because she's like, oh, he's one of these dudes that's judgmental. He's one of these dudes that seem like, you know what I mean? And so let me just wait. I'm not going to give it to him now because he's going to look at me funny, or he's going to, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be a situation. You see what I mean?
That, and I'm going to hit you off with something else. Because I've had this asked to me, and I'm sure you've had it asked to you too.
Right.
If a chick asks you, so why did you approach me? So why are you interested in me?
Right.
Your answer is going to tell the chick everything she needs to know.
Right.
About what type of guy you are.
Exactly.
If you get off with, you're just so beautiful, and I just wanted to come talk to you because I wanted to get to know you and pick you out.
Right.
I'm with you. She's going to look at you like, oh, you one of them.
Right.
you want them dudes.
Right.
If you say, look, I got to be honest, you sexy as fuck, You know what I'm saying? When I saw you from across the room, I was really thinking about how I wanted to bend you over and fuck the shit out you.
Right.
I'm like, oh, you one of them.
Exactly, right.
Thank God I found me a man tonight. You know what I'm saying? So that's what a lot of guys don't understand. When women ask you certain questions, they want to see how forthcoming and straight up you're going to be. And they want honesty. They don't want you to pump no bullshit in their ear. They want to hear the truth. And they want some raw shit. Like,
right.
This motherfucker's going to tell me how he want me on my knees looking up at him looking at this. If he's going to tell me that, because if he says yes, if he says that, I'm going to do it. So that's what guys don't understand, man. That's how that shit goes.
Right. But, you know, dudes got to understand that, you know, like, if you approach a woman a certain way, right, that's gonna, because I like what you said in one of your videos where you was like how direct game works all the time. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
100% all the time. Because dudes would be like, yo, I told 5 girls that I wanted to have sex with them, and they all rejected me. It didn't work. I'm like, no, it did work, nigga. They all rejected you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's the point.
Right, that's the point.
That's what I'm saying. Bro, it's move the undesirables out the way.
Exactly.
That's what you're trying to do. You're making room for the desirables, and you're moving the undesirable ones out the motherfucking way.
Exactly.
That's the whole point.
Exactly. Because because you telling the chick, hey, I want to smash, and if she's like, no, then cool, you didn't waste your time. So it worked. You could tell another chick I want to smash, she's going to be like, yeah, I want to do it too, and then y'all fuck. So either way, you win. You feel what I'm saying? Either way. Yeah. Either you're going to do it, or you ain't going to do it, but you ain't wasting your time. You see what I'm saying?
Thank you. And you said something very important. You said wasting your time.
Exactly.
And I say, when it comes to life, it's all about time. It's about spending your time on the shit that matters and not wasting your time on the shit that don't.
Exactly.
And it's the same thing with women. I wish guys would really understand this. Y'all motherfuckers are going to die. I hope y'all know y'all going to die one day.
Right.
So, in the meantime and in between time, you better get it in while you can.
Exactly.
Stop bullshitting with these bitches.
Exactly. That's what it is.
All right, man. I'm out. I'm going to let someone else call me.
Yeah, man. Appreciate the call, my brother. All right.
All right. I'll call you.
All right, peace.
All right, peace.
My dude K-Zaggin20, make sure y'all subscribe to K-Zaggin20's channel, man. He be spending heavy game all the fucking time. Real talk. Ah, man. So what's popping in the chat, people? What is popping in the chat? Lorenzo Davis, Happy New Year, bro. What's good? What is good? So the caller number 646-481-3901. Why is it saying they call it up? I'm not seeing the number. Skype is bugging out today or something. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, man. You guys gotta know, like, don't be afraid to fucking be direct with these chicks. But my new Bad Boy membership program, though, it's about direct and indirect game. So I fucking jump into that. I'm gonna have a preview of that up soon. You feel what I'm saying? So make sure you guys go to Bad Boy membership. So I have a program called the Direct and Indirect Game Strategies. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, we gonna get that shit popping. This shit weird. Why is it saying motherfuckers is calling, but it keeps saying missed call? It's like mad weird. It's mad weird. Okay, here we go. I was like, yeah, what's popping?
Yo, what's up, Mr. Locario?
What's going on?
Hey, man. This is Bryce calling from Atlanta.
What's going on?
Outskirts of Atlanta. I wanted to see if you could make sense of a scenario.
Mm-hmm.
So I go out to the club, me and my homies. So there's this one girl. She looks like a short, younger version of Mariah Carey.
All right.
You know, real fine. So we're talking, you know, at first she's with her friends, just standing there. So I'm like, you know, trying to kind of get her to dance. She's like, I don't really dance. So I talk to her some more, get her comfortable, skip a couple minutes. I got her to dance. Now she's dancing with me.
Right.
Warming up to me. So my homies wanted to bounce to the next club, so I'm like, all right, let me close the deal. I'm like, hey, take my number down. And she's like, I don't take numbers down. But I'm like, okay. But she said, but I'll memorize it.
Oh my
so I'm
God.
thinking she's just bullshitting. I'm like, all right. So I tell her, I give her the number, whatever. All right, if I don't hear from you, it's nice to meet you. It was fun anyway.
Right.
All right, we leave the club. A couple hours later, she texts me something. I told you I'd remember. So I'm like, oh shit. First time this ever happened to me.
Right.
The girl actually memorized the number. So I'm thinking, all right, cool. So the next day, I text her back. So you had a good time, yada yada yada, and I don't get no response. So why would a woman do all that? Even go the extra mile of memorizing the number? She could, if she didn't want to take it, she could have just, not hit me up, right?
Right. Well, see,
so what's that about?
See, the thing is, you asking, you're looking for logic with illogical creatures, bro. You know what I'm saying? They're goofy.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like first of all, the thing is, she was already on some goofy shit when she's like, oh, I don't take numbers down and all. You understand what I'm saying? That's already a level of uncooperative, behavior anyway. You know what I'm saying? And then when you text her and hit her back and she doesn't respond, and when did this happen? When did you text her? When did this go down? Did this go down like yesterday or last week? When did it happen?
About a week ago, yeah.
Okay, so you texted her a week ago. She never responded to that text.
That's right.
Yeah, so she's just on some attention or shit. She ain't really about nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. Because when a woman wants to make it happen, she's going to respond to your text. She's going to make it easy for you to get in contact with her. She's going to make it easy for you to see her. All of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right, and I understand that. My only thing is, I thought, all right, maybe because her friends are around, maybe she got a situation she don't want her friends to know about. So that's why because my thing is, why does if she went the extra mile, though. That's what I'm saying, to memorize the shit. And the shit was loud. Shit, I could hardly memorize her name. And she memorized the number. I was impressed. So I'm thinking she must really want to do something if she's willing to do all that. Well, what, she was just trying to fucking show off her damn memorization skills?
Yeah, probably. That's what. Look, understand that when you dealing with chicks, man, they'll do shit a lot just to for even shit like this for you to think about them like that. You understand what I'm saying? Because she knows that. Oh well, I'm gonna memorize his shit. I'm gonna text him, and he's gonna be super impressed. That chicks get off on goofy shit like that. The fact that you're even thinking about them and thinking about them a certain way, and whatever. You see what I'm saying? So she's doing all that shit. She's like, okay, I'm gonna text him, but then when you text her back, it's like the thrill. Like all she was only doing what she was doing to get attention. So everything else doesn't really matter. You see what I'm saying?
I got you.
That's what chicks do. Just like I had this one chick who, I matched with her on some site or whatever, and she was like, she gave me the number. I text her. I said, "Yo, let's hang out or some shit, this weekend or whatever." And then this chick just sending me pictures of her because she was bad, so she's sending me all these like sexy ass pictures. And I said, the pictures is nice, but when are you free? Like, let's get together. You feel what I'm saying? And no response. Then on Christmas, this chick texted me talking about Merry Christmas. You see what I'm saying? Like, she just want attention. You see what I mean? Like, she not really trying to do nothing. She just want attention. That's why she's sending me the pictures. That, you see what I mean? So don't even think too much about it. If the girl is not responding to you about getting together or responding to you to make something happen, she's an attention whore. Period. That's all it is. You see what I'm saying?
One more question. So other women that I deal with, right? So I'm the type of dude that I like to do like fly shit, like for instance, I took a girl on the first date, really to like a massage. We got massages because I like doing that shit anyway.
Right.
So my thing is, how do I make sure that they don't think that I'm just either doing that for them or not even just that, but how do I make sure that I'm not giving off the boyfriend energy vibe, but still do fly shit that I like to do anyway? You know what I mean? Right.
Well, the thing is, you gotta still create sexual tension in the situation. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's say if you're doing that, going to some massage joint, after that, you gotta be like, yo, let's, like, you gotta take her back to your place, start kissing her, making out, whatever it is. because you still want a sexual component to be a part of the situation. You see what I'm saying?
Right. And it is, so in that instance, I did hit it that same night. First date at her place, right?
Right.
But the thing is, I think that because it wasn't just hitting it, it was hitting it as well as going to a restaurant, as well as going to get massages and all that shit. So now this girl is like in love with that nigga. Or at least she's acting like, you know, she's trying to. So I'm thinking, oh shit, maybe I gave her the wrong message, even though that's just shit that I like to do. And
that's all good. That's all good. You can still do that. The thing is, if you don't want to give the message of boyfriend type of shit, you understand what I'm saying? Then you can't be too consistent with her. You feel what I'm saying? So just be random. Just, you know, I hit you up when I see you. Because, you know what I'm saying? Like, you hit her up maybe a week and a half later, y'all hang out again, and then maybe 2 weeks later you hit her up. You know what I mean? Like, just straight regular, straight random shit. So it's all about the frequency and the consistency that's going to make it seem as if it's boyfriend type shit if you're constantly hitting her up, constantly talking to her, constantly seeing her every week. But if you just, you know, do your thing once here, once there, then it's nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Makes sense.
All right.
That's perfect. I got you. Appreciate you, man.
All right, bro. I'm holla. Peace.
All right.
All right. So what's good, people? What is good? All right, let me see who else is on here. Yo, what's poppin'? Who's this?
Yo, this is Locario. How you doing? It's Create Noise.
What's going on, bro?
Yo, hey man, I got a weird question to ask you. And so this is something I only ever do with girls that I guess I've gone a bit closer, or I guess suppose serve like a purpose to me, like a woman that I know kind of helps me, like brings girls to me, like somebody like a family friend that just likes me, like stuff like that. When would you say it's appropriate, if ever, to apologize, or is that not even ever like necessary?
You're saying when is it appropriate to apologize, just in general,
Yeah, or I guess to like own up, like, or I guess demonstrate like you're owning up to something if you messed up. I mean, this is just for girls who have gotten past the 90 days or have like been consistent with you to a point. Now, I'm not talking about the girls who just meet like you just met.
Yeah, well, if you did something fucked up, then you could apologize. You know what I'm saying? Like if you messed up or you did something wrong, then there ain't no wrong with apologizing. You know what I'm saying? That's if you did something wrong, though. You see what I'm saying? But you don't want to just be apologizing and saying sorry for shit that you ain't really doing nothing wrong about. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's like this whole thing with this that gets like a bit gray for me is, you know, you talk a lot about taking ownership for what you do. Basically, if your situation isn't what you want it to be, it's more or less your fault. Right? So when like girls start acting, or women just start acting weird, or starting to borderline be passive aggressive or disrespectful, it's probably because you're doing something wrong. I guess it's more or less the attitude I have. But I guess what I'm trying to get at is like, how do you maneuver whether to like either actually more or less, how do you maneuver through that? Because sometimes I guess it's more appropriate to apologize, and other times you just have to like dig in, and that's what I'm trying to get at is how do you how do you know when you have to take ownership and whether you just have to I guess a different scenario is you just have to talk with them or have them just let out whatever it is they have to let out. I don't know if I'm making any sense.
So you're saying, I'm trying to sort of get what you're trying to say. Oh, shout out to my dude EO in the chat. What's poppin', family? So you're saying, if a chick is acting disrespectful or acting all funny or whatever, are you saying that if she's doing that based off of something you did, should you own up to that and be like, my bad? Is that what you're saying?
Well, that too, but I guess it's more like, what if you didn't? You don't know what happened, but you suspect it. You know, it's like it's not confirmed. Like
Like if you say, so you saying if a chick is acting all funny, but you don't know what happened, so you're saying should you like apologize for that? Is that what you're saying? Because I'm trying to get what you.
Both. In a way, both scenarios really. I'm kind of asking both.
Right.
I'm not saying this very well, but I guess like I'm trying to understand like this mindset you have about taking ownership of everything.
Right. Well, the thing is, as far as the mindset of having of taking ownership of everything, it just implies that, let's say if a girl, let's say if a girl's being disrespectful to me, right? If I did something, right, blatantly, I know I did some fucked up shit, right, and she's being disrespectful or she's acting a certain way because of that, then it's like, all right, my bad. I didn't mean to do that, and that's fucked up. I did it. Sorry, we're done. Right now, if a girl's just being disrespectful, just off the bat, you feel what I'm saying? And I didn't really do it. I didn't do anything to her, but she's just being disrespectful. Then when I say take ownership of it, what I'm saying is that I don't need to deal with her. You understand? So I'm taking responsibility for myself to remove myself from the situation, to not deal with a woman who's just gonna be disrespectful. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not going to make it my issue. I'm just gonna remove myself from the situation. And so what I'm saying is the irresponsible thing to do would to still indulge and deal with a woman who's being disrespectful just out the blue. And then what's going to happen is that you'll be in more and more situations where she's going to keep disrespecting you. And then that's where all the drama and the issues are going to happen, because you didn't take ownership and responsibility to get yourself out the situation before it got to where it is now. You see what I'm saying? So it's just two different things. So if a chick is just being straight disrespectful, then it's like, all right, well, I'm not really fucking with you. But if she was disrespectful because of something that I did and I actually fucked up on, then yeah, I could apologize and get shit back on track. You see what I'm saying?
So when you say like fucked up on, I guess you're talking about more like, I guess cheating, for lack of a better example, or just like having like for some reason you start slipping like not keeping your word, something like that, right?
Right. Yeah, if you do shit like that, then yeah, you could apologize and be like, yo, my bad. I should have did that. And then, be like, look, from now on, it's going to be like this way, that way, and then you just, keep it moving. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right. And just keep it that way. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah, I'm starting to get it a little bit. It's, okay. Okay. So, and I don't know, I have one more question, and this one's slightly more specific. It's tied to this.
Mm.
What I don't know. Have you ever talked about how to deal with women within your family?
As far as
I don't know if that's exactly the same. I don't know, cousins, aunts, mothers, all that stuff. As far
as dealing them, as far as what though?
Like how to I guess how to carry yourself, because that I guess has a degree of ownership too. Because at the end of the day, they're all women. They all respond to whether you're. They basically respond to how they see you, but that doesn't always mean physical appearance. I mean, it's more or less their idea of what you are in their mind.
Right.
So, yeah. So I don't know. Is there any specific difference, or it's more or less the same?
I mean, it's really just as long as they treating you with respect. That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's really the main thing. You know what I'm saying? As long as they're respecting you, that's it. Like anything else, besides that, because sometimes what'll happen is, because you have a sister or a cousin, female cousin, aunt or whatever, because they're your family, sometimes they feel like they can, speak to you a certain way or you know what I'm saying, or act a certain way towards you. You know what I mean? But
get away with certain things.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But as long as they're respecting you, and as long as you check them if they be on some disrespect shit, then that's all you really need to do. You know what I'm saying? That's all you really can do. And then most of the time you ain't even gotta really be hanging around them anyway. You know what I'm saying? So that's it. If they on some bullshit, you be like, yeah, I'm not coming around here no more. You ain't coming around spot or whatever anymore. You know what I'm saying? And then just keep doing your thing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's all it is, bro.
Right. Shoot. All right.
Appreciate the call, my brother.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, real quick, do you do single phone call sessions or no? Or do you do only the bundles?
No, I do the 30-minute game session. Just go on MrLocario.com. It's on the front page. Goes to 30-minute game session. Click on the thing, and then you could, book a session. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
All right. All right, bro.
All right, man. Appreciate
the call, man. Peace.
All right, later.
All right. Let me see who else is on here. Let me see who else is on this motherfucker. Shout out to everybody in the chat room. All right. You, what's going on?
Hey, this is Carlos Ross, Southern California.
What's going on, bro?
Yeah, first off, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, man. What's good with you?
Thanks. So yeah, I was just I saw like this one video where you said if you want to like hook up with girls fast, like you could do the shotgun approach, right?
Right.
So the shotgun approach, you think you could just walk up to any chick and like right away just like ask for sex? Or you still have to have a certain amount of conversation before that?
Yeah, you can still it's more so, it's not like you just go up to a girl and be like, hey, I want to fuck you. You know what I'm saying? It's just more so you go up to a girl, hey, what's up? How you doing? My name is Locario. What's your name? Oh, cool. Well, listen, Stacy, you're really attractive, and I think me and you should get together and hook up. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
But how's that different from where you're saying the other method where you flirt with them more?
Say that again. You said how's it different than what?
The other method you were saying in your video where you said like you're flirting more to find out interest. In the shotgun approach, you still have to find out.
Yeah, you can still do that. Interest. You can still do that if you're doing the shotgun, because all the shotgun approaches is that you're basically letting all the girls know you want to have sex with them. You understand? It's just like, every chick you're talking to, let's say you're at a bar, party, club, whatever it is, all the girls you're talking to, you're just trying to see who's interested in you sexually. So you can quickly, like let's say I'm talking to a girl for only a minute or two versus I'm talking to a girl for 10 minutes. The girl I'm talking to for 10 minutes, I'm probably going to have more time to flirt with her than the girl I'm talking to for 2 minutes. You see what I'm saying? So based off of who you're talking to, your time, constraint situations or whatever, that's going to determine if you have time to really, put more into it or not. You feel what I'm saying?
So shotgun approach, you don't really have to flirt as much.
Yeah, because what I'm saying is, like, let's say you leave in a bar or something like that, or it's last call and people are, like walking out and ready to go home. And you see a hot chick you want to talk to, you're like, yo, listen, I'm about to head up out of here. Me and you should get together. Like, you should come back to my place and make shit happen. You see what I'm saying? And so it's you really just being quick with talking about having sex and making it happen with that girl. You see what I'm saying? And then she might be like, okay, no, you go to the next girl. You feel what I'm saying? You could talk to 10 girls like that within like 15 minutes. And one of them might say yes. You see what I'm saying? So that's what it is. It's just like talking to as many women as possible, making it about sex, and then just keeping it pushing. You see what I'm saying?
So you have much flirting. You just quickly just transition. From normal talk to like just.
Yeah, you could do that, or you could flirt too if you want to. What I'm saying though is that all the shotgun approach is just really approaching as many women as possible and just being as straightforward about wanting to fuck as possible. You see what I'm saying? That's all it is. You see what I'm saying?
See. Also, another question is, so like, I remember you said like in another video that like even though you've been on thousands of dates, like you only slept with about like 150. So does that mean that like most of the dates you go on, you won't have sex with the girl, even if you have really good game?
No, well it's a combination of things. So at this point, I don't know my exact number because I stopped counting. But what it is that most of the women that you date or talk to, you're not gonna have sex with them. It's just a numbers game. You feel what I'm saying? Two, also what happened is that certain women that I've dated that I could have had sex with, I didn't because I didn't like them after I started talking to them. So when I was younger, it would be like I would have sex with any chick that wanted to have sex with me who I thought was cute. As I got older, when I talk to a woman and I interact with her, there were certain women who I was actually physically attracted to, but I still declined sex from them because they're fucking crazy. You understand what I'm saying? So therefore, there's a combination of the numbers game, and also it's certain women who I declined having sex with, even though they wanted to have sex with me because of something they said or did. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, so you could have had sex with like a lot of more chicks.
Yeah, so there's probably like at least 75 to 80 women that I didn't have sex with that I could have. You understand what I'm saying?
I see.
So that's what I'm saying. So it's like, so that also factors into the numbers too. You see what I'm saying?
So would you say like about half of the girls you date, you could sleep with? Or is that like the most you could get?
Say that again?
You say like about half of the girls that you date would probably be the most you could ever get?
No, so this is the thing. Based off of your level of game, Jason White told me he called BS on that point. Hilarious. Most of what happens is that based off of your level of game, right? That'll determine usually how many girls you would be able to sleep with. So let's say if you're like an advanced guy, right? I would say anywhere between 30 to 40% of the women that you talk to, you'll be able to sleep with. So that means for every 100 girls that you try to get with, maybe 30 to 40 of them you'll be able to sleep with. You feel what I'm saying? That's like more advanced. Intermediate, you'll probably get anywhere between like 10 to 20. And then if you're like a beginner, you get anywhere between 1 and 10. You feel what I'm saying? So it all depends on your level. You see what I'm saying? That's really what it is. Because the better that you get at dealing with women and talking with women and interacting with women, the easier it is for you to get girls to want to sleep with you. And this is what I was saying, where I was getting a lot of women that I could sleep with, and then I got pickier as I got older. You feel what I'm saying? And that determined, so my threshold for or my what made me want to sleep with a woman has changed over time. You see what I'm saying?
But I thought like those numbers, like 30 to 40 for advanced, what have you, like I thought that was like getting numbers. And then you say like I said before a while back, but like then the ratio goes down when like you date them.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because see, this is the thing. A guy who's advanced, if he's going out to get numbers, a guy who's advanced could probably get like, probably let's say he gets like fucking, he talks to 100 girls, and if he's really advanced, he could go out and get 80, 85 numbers. And out of those 80 to 85 numbers, he'd probably be able to sleep with like 30 girls. You see what I'm saying? That's like an advanced type of guy. You see what I mean? So it still trickles down from those. You see what I mean? So he can meet all these women. He's gonna get a bunch of numbers, and out of those numbers, he's gonna get a half. Of that is gonna be girls he could be able to sleep with. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh, so he can get like 85% of the girls that he approaches to give him the number.
Right.
Oh, but like he could end up still at the most like sleeping with about like 40 to maybe 50% of them.
Yeah, or he'll probably sleep with like 30 chicks, or be able to sleep with 30 girls, 35 girls, maybe 40 girls. You understand what I'm saying? Because what you have to understand is that once you become good at attracting women, it becomes easier for you to attract more women, because one, you know what you're doing, and two, you have a different type of energy. And so when you're dealing with chicks, like there's times where I went on dates with girls And like because I understand body language, I understand how it is when a woman is attracted to me. I already knew that I was gonna have sex with this girl, or I could have sex with the girl. You understand what I'm saying? So therefore, because I know these certain things, then when I go out again and I talk to certain women or I talk to different types of chicks, I know which women are going to be more receptive to me. That comes with being more advanced. So, for example, a guy who's advanced, he can go out to let's say like a club or a bar, right? He could scan the room and he can tell which one of the girls or which girls in that room is most likely going to want to fuck with him. You understand what I'm saying? Just off of looking at how they look, the type of chicks they are, and then when he approaches them, then he can tell even more. Okay, yeah, I could probably get this girl tonight. You see what I'm saying? Because there's certain things that he knows to look for because he's already done it a million fucking times. You see what I'm saying? And so that's what happens when you become advanced. You see what I mean? And this is why the advanced guy can get so much action and so much shit popping off because he knows what he's doing. He's been there before. It's like second nature to him. You see what I'm saying?
So, like, and you approached, like, thousands of girls and yet probably could have, like, slept with, like, what, hundreds more?
Yeah, that's the thing. And this is the thing. This is what guys got to understand is that the more advanced you are in the game, the more you know what you're doing, right? The easier this shit becomes. The easier the shit becomes, the more women you get. The more women you get, the more sex you're going to be getting. The more sex you get, the more relaxed and chill you are. The more relaxed and chill you are, the more women want to fuck with you because you have that energy of a guy who knows how to get women. It's the rich get richer type of situation when it comes to the game. The more women you get, the more women's going to want you. You know what I'm saying? And then the way that you get more women is you get advanced. The way you get advanced is that you actually put yourself out there and continuously put yourself in situations to be able to interact and talk with women. You see what I'm saying?
Right. It's just that you just gone to the point where now you're like very, very picky.
Right. And the reason why I can be picky partly is because I can. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's easier for me to be picky when I can get like 20 or 30 girls that want to get with me, so I could pick the best out of those 20 or 30. That's why it's easy. That's why, excuse me, I would be on a date with a girl. For example, there was a girl I went on a date with, I think it was like maybe last year. She was physically, she looked like, she was bad. She looked like if J-Lo and Nicki Minaj was like one person. You understand? Really good looking chick, right? And so I'm on a date with her. I'm talking with her, right? And so for some reason, I guess she thought I was single. Like she didn't know I was in an open relationship because she didn't read my profile on Tinder, right? So when I got there, we're talking. She's like, oh shit, I didn't even realize because she saw my ring or whatever, right? And so we're talking. So she says, oh well, I guess we can just hook up though because I don't really want to like, do anything more if you have you're with someone, right? So at first I was like, all right, cool. So as we started talking, she started telling me about how she was messing with some other dude and she ended up, because she told me, because I told her I'm a dating coach, so she asked me some questions about some dude she was fucking with. So she said that, yeah, but I was messing with this guy and he didn't return my call, but I really liked him, so she's like, she said she went up to his job, right? She said that she ended up basically stalking this motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying? And just doing some wild ass crazy shit. And so she's telling me this and she's laughing like it's funny. And I'm looking at her like, this bitch is crazy. So I said, ain't no way in hell I'm having sex with this woman. You feel what I'm saying? So me, a guy who doesn't have enough game or hasn't been in situations to where he's had a lot of women would probably still have sex with her because he would be in scarcity. He'd be like, damn, but she's bad though. She's hot. I want to fuck her.
Yeah.
Even though this girl was hot,
man.
right? Even though this girl was hot, I said, hell fucking no, I'm not fucking this chick. You feel what I'm saying? But what made it easier for me to do that was because I have an abundance of women that I could get with and I could talk to. So I don't need to get with this chick, even though she's hot. I'm like, I already been with hot girls like this. It's not a big deal. You see what I'm saying? But for me to get to that point, you understand what I'm saying? I had to get to that advanced stage to where I was able to where getting rid of that is super easy. I don't even need it. You see what I'm saying?
Right. And also, some girls they'll change their mind too.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Like they're on the date, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it just because you're, even if you have really good game, just because you're on a date with them, doesn't mean you'll be able to have sex with them.
Right. That too.
Even if you want to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that happens also. That also happens too. And that's why it's a numbers game, because every girl you go on a date with doesn't necessarily mean you're going to sleep with them. And even every girl, even if you don't go on a date with a girl, let's say, you tell a girl, hey, come to my place, and then y'all just she goes straight to your place, doesn't necessarily mean she's going to fuck you either. You know what I'm saying? Most likely it could happen, but it's never a guarantee. Like, I had a guy hit me up and he said, how do you really know, he's like, how do you really know if you're gonna have sex with a girl? And I said, you really know you're gonna have sex with a girl when your penis is in a vagina. That's how you really know. Other than that, you don't really know, because it could always switch up. Because even like I was saying earlier, where you could sort of tell if a girl wants to fuck you, you could tell if she wants to, doesn't mean she's going to. You see what I'm saying? It's two different things. So, but you see what I mean? So a lot of times, like you said, chicks can change their mind and shit won't go, exactly how you planned it. You know what I'm saying? But again, the more advanced you are, the more that you know these things, the more that a lot of the situations you're in where chicks may want to have sex with you is most likely will happen in more cases than not. You see what I'm saying? So it just is what it is. You feel me?
So how often, like, if you have advanced, like, can you, how many of the dates that you go on can you convert to sleeping with them?
Mm.
Like, on estimate.
Right. Well, the thing is, it'll usually be like at least like 70% of the time. You understand what I'm saying? So like for every 10 dates, 7 of them will probably want to, you probably could even sleep with them on the first date, or if not the first date, within the second time you see them. You see what I'm saying? Because
I see.
Right, because because this is the thing. When you're advanced, right, you are way more attractive to women than most other guys. You understand what I'm saying? And so just off the strength of that within itself will make the chicks wanna fuck with you more. You see what I'm saying? It just builds upon itself. You see what I'm saying? So when you become a guy who learns the game, you start implementing the game, you start going out there, you start practicing, you get good at talking to girls, then you start getting some girls. Because you start getting some girls, you start to develop the skill to get more women. Because you're getting more women who interact with you, it's like this energy. They can smell the fact that you can get girls, that women find you attractive, which makes the other women want to fuck with you now, because they're like, well, other girls like him, so I want to fuck with him too. You feel what I'm saying? And then so it just builds upon itself, because since more girls want you, more girls are going to want you. But that all came from being out there. And see, the way to get advanced is really just to do the basic shit over and over and over and over and over again. This is why I laugh at dudes when they talk about, I'm just waiting for choosing signals. I'm like, bro, the guy who's advanced, what he does is he goes out there and does the basic shit over and over again. So he goes out there and approaches girls, talks to girls, interacts with girls, and he makes it consistent. And then because he's making it consistent, he becomes intermediate, and then he becomes advanced. You see what I'm saying? Because what happens is that when he's practicing, he starts to learn more things. He starts to learn what to do, what not to do, what works for him, what doesn't work for him. And then he starts to get more shit going on. And then because he gets more shit going on, it becomes second nature. You see what I'm saying? And then because it becomes second nature, it's easier for him to talk to more girls, easier for him to interact with girls, and then that's going to make it easier for him to get not only more women, but the women he wants. And that's the key. That's the fucking key. It's not about just because you can most dudes could get a girl here and there, but is it the girl you want? Is it the girl you're actually attracted to? Is it the women you actually want to fucking be with? Because what happens is sometimes you'll see a girl across the room or at a club or at a bar, and this is exactly your type of chick. You're like, damn, she's bad, she's hot, she's exactly the type of girl I want to talk to or want to fuck with. If you're an advanced guy, you'll most likely be able to get her. You understand what I'm saying? If you don't know what the fuck you're doing, you're most likely not going to get her. So imagine you see a chick that is like your ideal type, and because you weren't studying the fucking game, you ain't going to be able to get her ass. You may never see her again. You see what I'm saying? So it's better to know what you're doing so you'll have a better chance to make something happen in that situation. You see what I mean? That's what it's about. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see.
That's what it is about.
That ideal girl, even that one girl, you have a really good game.
Right.
You most likely could get her.
Right. That's what I'm saying. And that's why I be trying to tell dudes, like, yo, you gotta practice this shit. You see what I'm saying? So that in those moments, you don't gotta get ready because you've been ready. You know how to do this. So it's a way easier. And see, this is guys who have game, who know what they're doing, who's advanced. Most of them will tell you what I'm about to say. It's almost like having a superpower. I shit you not. Because when you know that you can just go up and do a certain thing, and 9 times out of 10 or 8 times out of 10 make the outcome be this, it's ridiculous. It's insane. You see what I'm saying? It's fucking insane. So that's the thing where you pick up on things, you know certain things, and then it becomes easier for you in the long run because you've been practicing, putting in the work to get to that advanced stage. You feel me?
All right.
All right, bro. Appreciate the call, my brother. I got to head up out of here, man. Appreciate it. I'm going to holler at you, bro. Peace.
All right. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it.
Later. All right. So, people, listen. It's about that time. I got to head up out of this motherfucker. So, I had to do the show early because I got to head out. So, let me shout out to everybody in the chat. Cool J, Simple Sean, King Shatty Ratty, Bryce, what up? Unique 79, Cool J, Jason White. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to you. Who else? John Doe, K Zaggin 20 in the building, Quez in the building, Valentin in the building. Who else is up in here? JXN193. Lone Wolf in the building. My dude EO was in the chat. Shout out to you. April MC, shout out to you. Who else is up in here? Resilient SD. Golden Mask. Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Remember, make sure you guys check out badboymembership.com. Also, get the book, How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day, ebook, hard copy, or audiobook. That is pretty much it, guys. I'm out of here. And remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone.